FDR was one of America's most notorious presidents. But why? Was it because he served 12 years in term? Was it because he made 3,751 executive orders? Or was it because he sent hundreds of thousands of Japanese, Italian, and German people to concentration camps? This is the darkest secrets of FDR. So, something you gotta understand about FDR is he inherited a very destroyed America. The Great Depression was in full swing when he came in, and he went guns blazing, throwing executive orders there, executive orders here, and that was a good thing. What is exactly an executive order? Well, an executive order is a way for the president to swiftly do something. For example, if there's a natural disaster somewhere, they could go in and put up an executive order giving them temporary powers to do something. But executive orders bypass Congress, meaning they don't have to be voted on. And it has proved successful in the past, but there have also been some flaws. Anyway, I'm gonna let you get back to it. He did a lot of good stuff, opening national parks and doing a lot for the general public. And then his bill came along, increasing taxes and promising to make it a better economy. But it didn't. The bill failed, and he took a hit for the first time in his career. Another thing you need to understand is he grew up very rich, so people thought he knew how to deal with money, but he didn't, and 12 years in term is a lot, and even died in term. That's how long he was in term. A lot of people look towards and say, oh, but he won World War II, and I agree. I think he did an incredible job with that. But I also think that he was getting a little too comfortable with our friend Stalin over here, making very known that he wanted to keep the peace with the Russians. And maybe it was just temporary, and maybe he was planning on breaking peace. He wasn't alive to really testify. But all we know is that he was very friendly with the Russians. In 1942, he would have done the darkest thing in his entire career, signing Executive Order 9066. That last part sound familiar to you?
Execute Order 66.
This executive order was not like the rest of them. Not pointless, not good, horrible, imprisoning hundreds of thousands of German, Italian, and Japanese peoples, and removing them from modern life and villainizing them in the media. Even worse, 3 years earlier, he made a quota only allowing up to 30,000 German immigrants coming in legally. Most of them being fleeing Jewish people from the Nazi regime. Well, man, was FDR the greatest president we've ever had? Was he a horrible president? Who knows? All I know is the facts. And the facts say that he did some pretty horrible things, but he also did some pretty great things.